subject of AI is a lot more serious than you're taking it for. For instance, how serious is it? Well, one country, Saudi Arabia, done given citizenship to an AI entity. She's all over the internet. Look it up. More serious, the United Nations has a bill where when the first computer comes online, self-aware, it's got civil human rights. How serious can you get? The ACLU goes represent the computer as a person. If you unplug it, you're charged for manslaughter. That's all in this.
That's a lot of power.
That's all that's in this bill. And it's laying there. And I'm saying, people, it's walking right up in front of you, and you don't even see it. They're paving the way. They are getting ready. And Sophia is just the tip of the iceberg. And the real AIs you're going to encounter, the real ones that's going to rattle you, they're going to be direct products from the porno world. They're called real dolls. They are so human, it's scary. It's very scary. They're so human, people use them in the seat next to them.
Or in the cars.
So they can be in the high occupancy lane.
Right.
So they can go to work faster. And the cops will tell you, unless I'm right on top of it, I can't tell the difference. It looks just like a human being.
I heard over in Asia that there are men that are marrying these dolls.
It is. They've got psychiatrists, psychologists who specialize in AIs and humans' marriage difficulties. You know, you sit here and giggle and laugh about it. Ain't funny, y'all. This is an onslaught heading your way. And by the time you realize how serious it is, it's too late. Because it will be in all your forms of marketing. It'll be in your products. It'll be in your electronics. It'll be in your home. And those female AI companions, 126 facial movements.
Wow.
That's the same as a human being.
So, Dave, what happens in the future when I get pulled over by a police officer who's an android, an AI? I mean, how does that person make a judgment call on me?
Well, first of all, the way you interact with this thing, I guarantee if you want to survive this, you will treat it entirely different than a human cop. You do everything it says.
There's no rationalization. There's no
No, it's
dealing.
all logic. And it's black and white. And if it's asks you something and you don't comply, you're going to get a bullet. Or it's going to break you. It's going to tear your damn arm off.
We're talking RoboCop style.
Yeah. And so whatever it is, you comply with it. And just try to work it out. Bottom line, you want to try to survive it. Because you get in an argument. I see people on the internet with dash cams, and they get mouthy and get up in the face. This thing will kill you. And that'll be it. It'll be done. You think you got a problem with human police now? If you don't get this under control and the AIs come online, it's game over. Because these things will not tolerate you. Try outrunning one. This thing can run 100 miles an hour. Think you can outrun a cheetah? You know, and it doesn't get tired. And it doesn't quit. It doesn't quit. So you think you're going to outrun it, forget it. Then once it's got hold of you, don't fight. It'll break bones on you like you were a matchstick. I mean, it's the ultimate in law enforcement machine.
You know those weapons that the cops have? I've seen them used in Florida on Alligator Alley when the race cars are racing each other, and they pull out and they're hiding under the bridge, and they shoot the car with this unit, and it sticks to the car, sends something shock through it and fries the computer, and the car shuts off.
Sure does.
And what type of technology is that? And could we use that against these bad androids?
It is an EMP dart, and you shoot it in the car, and it shuts off the computer of the car, and it's shot. And the car can be repaired pretty easy.
Right.
Just change out the computer. It's made not to do extensive damage to the car. I'm working on an AI right now, if you want to know what's next. And this AI is unlike anything you've ever seen, brother. This thing will even have perspiration and bad breath. It'll be so human. And one thing, I swear to God, I will not do what they did with that AI, Sophia.
Oh, Sophia, yeah.
And I'm telling Will Smith, they try to get Will Smith to give it a kiss. That's where our mentality's running. And some geek, he asked the thing a question, Sophia. Are you going to kill us human beings like Terminator? You know, because we're not smart enough and keep up with you? I wanted to bash his teeth out because she wasn't thinking about it till just now. Now you've implanted the thought. You can't unthink something, especially with AIs.
That's right.
And now she says, well, I wasn't planning on it. Honest answer. Now she's thinking about it. You don't understand the power of AI. It's
very dangerous.
It's what I've been working with the last few years. I understand enough where I know the mistakes you don't want to make. Do you understand? She has the entire internet in her brain. The whole thing, all at once. She has every bit of man's knowledge in her brain right now. What do you think she could do? What if she got a case of the ass on us? That thing could come up with some really hairy stuff.
So the AI you are creating for us in the future, how's that going to help humanity?
There's two ways to go with this. Terminator, data. Which is it going to be? I got news for you. It will make the decision, not us. That's already gone. Decisions on that side. I just want to make sure you end up with data because I'm betting on the matrix flow of the logic will save our bacon. It is not logical to kill something into extinction, even though it's kind of warped or messed up. It's still not logical. You don't destroy an organism since it doesn't, conform. That would be a data. Terminator would just take us out. So hopefully I can end up with the data.
Because if an AI sees harm being done to any living organism, that probably goes against the programming.
Well, that's like the programming of robots. I think Gassman was very clear on that. The rules of a robot, they can't hurt themselves, they can't hurt you.